morning, everyone. I hope you're all having a lovely day or have had. I'm having a great day so far, and I'm getting back to doing the little things in the morning that make me feel more grounded and more positive. We've had a really nice summer in many ways with family time and spending quality time with friends, but now I, like many others, seems to feel ready to get back into a more slow groove and turn down the volume of life a little bit, if you will. This part of the year, the end of the summer, is probably one of my favorite times of the year though. It's still quite warm, but the air is more fresh, and I probably feel the most motivated and ready to make changes and get organized now. That's a really nice feeling, I think. But enough about that now, as I am planning to share my meals with you today and haven't had breakfast yet, which I am looking forward to. I have actually prepped some overnight oats for us to have this morning with lots of seeds like milled flax, chia and sunflower seeds. I think that gives it a really nice texture. And I'm gonna top this with some peanut butter for creaminess, as well as with this homemade applesauce that I actually found in the freezer when we cleaned and organized that a couple of days ago. Another great feeling to have that clean and ready to go for autumn now that the motivation is high. And I've also got these gorgeous raspberries that are in season now. They're really big. And some frozen blueberries that we picked in the forest during our vacation in Dalarna actually. That's where we filmed our last video, by the way, so if you haven't seen it yet, I'll leave a card here for you to watch it if you want to. It really was such a beautiful place and the surroundings were so gorgeous and such a joy to film an outdoor cooking session there, so definitely check it out. To finish off my breakfast bowl, I'm going to add some more seeds because why not? A little bit of extra crunch. And that's it. Such a simple but satisfying breakfast and so quick to make. I also added some ground cardamom to the mixture last night, so it's really lovely and fragrant. When we checked the weather forecast yesterday, it said it was going to rain a lot today, and it does look like it's threatening to rain. So Rob and I had the brilliant idea to go get some ramen, because we found out this summer that this great place here in Malmö called Ramen to Biru can actually make their bowls with rice noodles instead of the traditional wheat ones, which is perfect for me, of course, since I'm sensitive to wheat and gluten. And it seemed fitting with the moody weather, and we haven't shown you this place before, so why not do it today, right? But before we head out, I want to just thank Squarespace again for sponsoring this video and tell you a little bit more about them. Squarespace is an all-in-one website builder with lots of great tools to create a beautiful and well-functioning website without any prior knowledge of coding or website building. Their Fluid Engine design system offers great customizable templates that will suit your style and brand. For example, they offer great blogging tools which allow you to share your stories, photos, and videos, as well as schedule your posts as you wish. You can also use Squarespace to set up your own online store, whether you sell physical, digital, or service products. I use Squarespace for my online photography portfolio and really enjoy how easy and intuitive it is to use the drag and drop technology to bring my creative ideas to life. So if you're thinking about creating a website for your project, check out squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch your site, go to squarespace.com/goodeatings for 10% off your first website or domain. Okay, so now let's go get some spicy ramen, but before I think I better put on my raincoat or at least grab it so I don't get soaked on the way there. Ramen to Biru has 2 locations in Malmö, and we went to the one in Saluhall where there's lots of different food stalls to choose from. There are 2 vegan options on the menu, one which is a miso broth with seaweed, and then there's the spicy ramen where you can choose the level of spice you want. Since moving back to Sweden, I'm a little baby when it comes to spicy food, so I always choose level 1 these days. Rob and I also share one bowl because it's pretty hefty. And this time we also ordered this craft soda from Japan, and the flavor was lime and pepper, and it was really refreshing and not too sweet. To round out our shared bowl of ramen, we also ordered some edamame beans with salt and sesame seeds, and we also found this really fun sesame seed grinder that of course we had to try and put some extra onto our ramen. The spicy ramen bowl comes with lots of yummy mushrooms and some silken tofu and spring onions as well. And I just love the mushrooms with that spicy broth. It's such a good combo. Before heading home, we went past Möllevången and the square to get some beans for dinner. I always love to shop for veggies here. I think the guys are really sweet and there's always good deals. This stall in particular has lots of Swedish produce, and right now corn is in season, which is actually my favorite. We also swung by Gram, which is our package-free store in Malmö, because I wanted some more nutritional yeast, and this really is the best place to get it. You get the best price, and it's equally as good as any other brand you would find in the supermarket. Over the last couple of years, we have gotten out of the habit of shopping here, but that's a goal of mine to start shopping more package-free again. So I'm all set to make dinner now after picking up those bits and bobs, and I had to get some beans, those long beans, because I am really enjoying them right now. They're in season here in Sweden and they seem sort of abundant. At least my friend Moa said they were at her place. And I'm already pretty hungry, so I'm not making anything too complicated, actually just like a salad. But I really wanted to let these beautiful beets shine that my friend Moa, who I just mentioned, actually brought over. She grew them herself in her really dreamy garden. I'll link her Instagram down below if you want to check it out for yourselves. So yes, I'm going to use these beets in the salad with those beans I just bought and some beluga lentils as well to make it more satiating. So let's get those cooking first. I like beluga lentils for salads because they keep their shape really well and have a lovely flavor, but I also like to flavor them a little bit extra with some vegetable stock powder when I cook them. And I always use 1 part lentils to 2 parts water, and then I just bring it to a boil and turn it down to simmer as soon as it's boiling and just cook it like that until all the water has evaporated. For this salad, I wanted to add a little creamy element, so I popped some vegan creme fraiche into a small bowl and then I grated some lemon zest into it. I also added some garlic powder as well as some of that nutritional yeast to give it more umami and savory flavors, along with some herbal salt as well. I ground some fresh black pepper into there and then just mix it all up to combine and set it aside while I prepare the other ingredients for the salad. For a crunchy topping, I had actually bought some salted nuts, but I completely forgot and toasted my own seeds instead. I just do this in a dry pan until they're golden and popping. And while the seeds were cooling off, I prepped my beans, so I just like to cut off the funky end of them, and then I pop them into some boiling water to blanch them just for about 3-4 minutes until they are tender but still has a nice bite to them. The last bit of prep is just to chop up these beetroots that I've actually pre-cooked, and I just boil them with the skin on and let them cool a little bit and peel the skin off using my fingers. It always comes off really easy this way. Then for a nice green base to my salad, I found these baby kale and I was so intrigued I had to put them in my salad. And I also mixed that up with some rocket for a little bit of peppery sharpness. Then I just topped that with the beetroot and the beans. Next, for a really easy type of dressing, I just squeeze over some lemon juice, add a little bit of good tasting olive oil, and sprinkle over some sea salt. At this point, my lentils are finished cooking as well, and you could also use pre-cooked lentils, of course, which would be a great component to meal prep if you wanted to make salads like this. Then I just sprinkle over my toasted seeds and top it off with that creme fraiche creamy dressing. Gotta love a good salad, I know at least I do. And I was very intrigued by these baby kale that I found in the supermarket, which aren't usually there. And I tried them, and they're actually really tender, which I was surprised by, but they do have that really strong green flavor now that they're raw. So if you're not into that, I wouldn't recommend it. But I think in a salad like this with lots of other things going on and this yummy creme fraiche with all those flavors, I think it's gonna be really nice. And with that, I'm gonna bid you adieu or goodbye for this time. It's been lovely filming this today with this kind of moody weather. It's been really cozy. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as always, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.